Yes, guys. Good afternoon to all of you. So let us start with what is our last class concept. So the last class concept is what is the data type? Sequential category data types. The sequential category data types. We started STR. There in that we almost completed the organization of string, then the syntaxes. Then we are going for applying what? Operations and string data. In how many ways we can organize the string data? Come on, fast. How many ways? 2 ways. Number 1, single line text, multi-line text. Single line text can be organized in how many ways? 2 ways. One is by using single quotes, double quotes. Single quotes and good. Multi-line text can be organized in 2 ways. Again, number 1 is what? Single, triple, double quotes, triple, single quotes. That is already done. We already done the syntaxes. Next, we will go for operations on string data. How many operations? 2 operations we will go for it. Okay. So anything written under this? Anything written under this, ma? Diagram also, memory diagram? Not written. Okay. So let us go to the Python environment once. Already we did, just recapitulating the part. So let's take S is equal to Python. So imagine the memory diagram. How many indexes? 5. How many indexes means what? Positive indexing and negative indexing. Of course, the positions of this Python is number of indexes are 5. And memory organization diagram, you are already aware of it. Okay. S of what? 0. It gives you P. So it's -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. So you can also write it as -6. So you'll get the value called what? P. And you can also apply this as any value you enter. 4. 4 is called what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, right? So memory organization diagram, do you remember or forget? Remember. So write down. Under that, operations on string data. Within that you write down on string object data. We can perform 2 types of operations. 2 types of operations. Number 1, string indexing. Second is called string slicing. String indexing and string slicing. String indexing, string slicing. So first keep the subheading string indexing. String indexing subheading. Tell me, what do you know about string indexing in yesterday's class? What do you understand from that? Spell out properly. Come on. Obtaining a particular character from the given string is called what? String indexing. That only we did. What is our original string? Python. S of 0, 1 character is obtained. S of -6, 1 character is obtained. S of 4 is obtained what? O. So what these are all called? Obtaining a particular character from the given string is called what? Indexing. What is slicing? I said range of characters I want. Range of characters. I want Pytho, for example. Pyth I want. Starts from where? 0. So here I am writing 0. From 0th character to H up to this I want. 0, 1, 2, 3, but I need to say what? 4. Yesterday's class I told you the formula. 0 to what? 4 minus 1 characters will come. See that? We will be getting like this. Are you okay with this? So we can also get this as with what? Minus negative indexing also, the negative slicing also, minus 6 to minus 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and what? Minus 4. Where it is coming? Minus 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. From minus 6 to where I want? Minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2 I need to say, right or not? Minus 2. So you will be getting what? PYTH. This is called which slicing? Negative slicing. And this is called which slicing? Positive slicing. How many ways are there to get the range of characters? 2 ways. One is by using positive slicing, one more by using negative slicing. So we will go for that entire discussion in the class. Write down now. Indexing. Carefully write it. The process of this data types nodes is very, very important. The process of obtaining a particular character, from a given string, is called, from a given string, by passing, you write, by passing valid index, is called string indexing. String indexing. Don't write the notes blindly. Please apply your knowledge. If I enter invalid index, what will happen? Don't be lazy in the class, I said. What is the error yesterday? Index error. If you don't remember the type of errors, you will get the same things in written test. They will give you invalid index. What will be the error? So we cannot say compile time error or runtime error. You have to say the name of the error perfectly. What is that error called? Index error. Come on, tell me the syntax, ma. strobj of what? Index. What is that? Index. Write down. Here, index can be, either, either positive or negative valid index. If the, separately I am writing, if the index value is invalid, we get index error. Very important. Index error. Have you written memory diagram yesterday? Written, ma? Not written. Okay. So we get index error. Now let me show you the index error once. All of you. Here I am writing S of some 23. I am writing some 23. In S there is no index called what? 23. What is that error called, ma? Index error. This index error, just remember the word, is called exception. Is called what? All the exceptions in Java are treated as what? Objects. Object of which class is created? Index error class is created. Especially index error is called a name of the class. Whose object is internally created? This type of message is coming for you. This message is not understandable by normal user. Normal user cannot understand. Don't come late, boss. Don't come late. So normal users cannot understand this type of message. That's why we will apply which concept? Exception handling concept we will apply, and we will convert this into which messages? User-friendly error messages. Python programming contains an extraordinary facility called what? Exception handling. In the features of Python, I told you, Python is one of the robust programming language. In that, I told you, definition of exception handling. Do you remember that? So see that very shortly after the programming started, after this data type, we are going to see the programming. In that we are entering into exception handling concept. That time we are going to come across all these names of errors. Just to try to remember this if possible. How much memory is there? Just we want to check it out. Okay, done. What is that error? Index error. Now I want to give you one small diagram. Right up. Consider the following. Consider the following. Consider the following statement and its memory diagram and its memory management diagram. In interview point of view, if anybody they ask about the questions on indexing and slicing, draw the diagram and without any mistakes you try to understand it and try to answer it. Now I'll go for one small paintbrush I will take. Like yesterday we did some example na, that you take it. Now I'm taking, write down, S is equal to, write down, Python. S is equal to Python. Under that, I would like to take one diagram here. One diagram I am taking and try to write P Y T T H P Y T H. I will say O and next is called N. Try to write it and try to make a partition of it. Try to write clearly. And pointed by what? Object S. Pointed by object S. And then whose positions you can take 0, take it as 1, take it as 2, 3, 4, 5. And the negative side also you write it. -1. Please remember it is from right to left. -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Don't, this is called what? Positive direction. Write down. This also you write down. Positive indexing, forward direction. And this diagram applicable for all the data types. Wherever this is coming indexing, try to remember this diagram and move forward. Forward indexing. In the bracket, positive. That too, left to right. Left to right. Backward indexing. In the bracket, negative. Negative, right to left. Right to left. Done. Now you can write. After that you write example. Indexing examples I am talking about. By seeing the diagram and try to answer all the questions. Come on, write down. Start. You only start of 0. Write the answers. Print of S of 2. Print of S of 4. Print of S of 34. S of 34. You try to write the outputs, and other side I will write it. Print of S of minus 3. Print of S of minus 4. Print of S of minus 6. Print of S of minus 45. S of minus 45. Come on, answers please. First one. So P next. So T next. O next. Yes. Index error. Index error. Come on, the other side. Come on. H T. Next is 6 is called P. Next is called what? Index error. Index error. Right. So we understood the output of this diagram. So anytime indexing and slicing questions are coming, please have the memory diagram and try to answer it very carefully. And this labeling is very, very important. Especially people will commit mistake when come to backward indexing. Okay, now I will go for what? Slicing operation. Slicing operation I will go for it. So that diagram you have already copied. This you already copied from paintbrush. Copied. This is already copied. Right. So let us move to the slicing concept here. Tell me, what do you understand from slicing, ma? Already discussed yesterday. Don't sit quiet and calm in the class. Slicing means what? Getting some range of characters. Getting some. So I want to get a PYTHO, for example, or I want to get a HON, HON. I want to get on. I want to get on. I want to get THO, or I want to get YTH, or I want to get PYT. These are all called what? Range of characters. Range of characters are nothing but substrings. What they are called? So how to get substrings? By using which operation? Slicing operation. So what is the definition of slicing, all of you? Write down. Definition please. The process of obtaining, very, very important, obtaining range of characters, oblique, substring. Substring means part of the string. Substring from the given main string. From the given main string is called string slicing. Is called string slicing. Syntax I will go for it. Syntax I will go for it. Always keep in mind one small attentive formula I will give you. See, all of you. Look at the syntax first. Don't write the syntax after writing that. Look at strobj of begin. Begin means don't think the initial position. From where you want to begin, that what you say. Colon, what? End. That begin may be positive index, negative index. End also what? Positive index, negative index. So this will give you what? Don't write, listen. With this syntax, I'm writing here, this syntax gives you, this syntax, look at, gives range of characters from, what is that? Begin index to end index minus 1. end index minus 1. End, or I can say end minus 1 index. End minus 1 index gives range of characters from begin index to what? End index. I mean to say begin value inclusive or exclusive? Inclusive. End is exclusive or inclusive? Exclusive. So begin is inclusive, end is, from now onwards, if anybody says, if such a type of begin and anything is coming, such a type of begin and comma end is coming, always think through the entire Python course, begin to end minus 1. Suppose if somebody is asking 0, 0, 256, what is the values are coming? 0 to what? 255 is coming. It is a blind rule. Lower bound, upper bound. Lower bound is inclusive, upper bound is exclusive. Will you remember? Yes. So don't think that it is begin to end will come. This part is called what? This. And one more thing is, one small important condition. Gives range of characters from begin index to what? End index minus 1. Provided, see this condition is very important. Provided begin index less than end index. This is a very, very important condition. Provided this condition is satisfied, then only this will be applied to the range of characters. Otherwise, I don't talk about anything. I will ask direct question. Otherwise, we never get any output. We never get any output. No output means what? You will get like this. You will get like this. That is just one single code you will get this side and that side. Let us apply. What is that base value? Again, take that value. What is that? Python. Start ma. Print of, all of you, test it. Yes of 1:5. Condition is satisfied. Spell out. Specified. 1 less than 5. Yes. From where? 1 to 5 minus 1. 1 to 5 minus 1 is what? YTHO. Now I am writing 5. And I am writing what? 1. Is condition is satisfied? Huh? No. Why? 5 less than 1. False. False means what? No output. Sir, you said that some single code and all those things. I'll show you that also. See that here. What is that? Are you getting me? So please follow the condition. Shall I? One more. Come on. Minus 6 colon minus 2. Valid or invalid? Valid. How? Minus 6 less than or equal to minus 2. Less than minus 2. True or false? True. What are the values are coming? Minus 6 to minus 2 minus 1. Minus 6 minus 5 minus 4 minus 3. So the letters are coming PYTH. All of a sudden I am writing something like what you know, minus 12. What is that? Minus 6 less than minus 12. Come on. Valid. So it is not going to give any result. And beyond that, there is one more thing is there that generally I want to talk about it, but I will speak in the separate episode because I am talking about first part of string handling. When I come to further, I will be explaining functions inside of str. Uppercase letters, lowercase letters, finding how many vowels are there, finding how many consonants are there, how many special symbols are there, how many spaces are there, how many words are there, how to get the reverse of a string. Are you getting? How to get a sentence reverse, how to get a word reverse, how to get a mirror image, how to get an opposite of mirror image. These are all called hackers, rankers, challenges. That is called string handling. Functions will be there. That I will be explaining in every batch. I will discuss this str in two cases. One is in the data type fundamentals part. One more is in the functional part. I will explain. Okay now. So up to this is the slicing syntax. There is one more syntax is also there. That I will explain in the next stage. That I shown you already yesterday. That is called what? Step. Do you remember that step? Step means what? 0th character, 2nd character, 4th character, 6th character. Or 0th character, 3rd character, 6th character, 9th character. What is the step value? 3. 0th character, 2nd character, 4th character. What is the step? 2. By default step is what? 1. Are you understanding? This syntax I will tell you in the next situation. Because I don't want to disturb by saying that syntax. At this time, satisfy with the syntax. Next episode, I will talk about the second syntax. Okay, now? Fine. So, we understood. Now I will go for what? Examples. Write down. Slicing you write. Now I'll write certain examples here. Print of S of minus 6 colon minus 3. Print of S of minus 5 colon minus 1. Print of S of 12 colon 1. Print of S colon minus 12 or minus 6 colon minus 12. Condition is true, output will come. Condition is false, no output will come. If you write it, I will write the answers. That's what ma. Prashanti. One positive index, one negative index. No ma, we will get output. That I will explain in the range concept. Prashanti, I will explain in the range concept. Yes ma, that only. I will explain in the next syntax. I said range concept, na? There I will explain. Come on, 1 to 5. Output please, all of you respond. What are you doing? Come on, open the notes. Diagram you open, all of you. Come on. Y, T, H, O. Okay, next 2 to 4. T, H, O will come out, will not come out. O will come out, will not come out. Will not come. Next 0 to 4. P, Y, T, H. Next minus 6, minus 3. P, Y, T. That's it. Yes, next minus 5 to minus 1. Come on. Y, T, H, O. Next 12 colon 1. 12 colon 1. No output. No output. No index error. In slicing, we never get any output. We never get any index error. This is a very, very important. I will talk about that. I will show you that no output. Why? 12 less than 1. First of all, valid condition or invalid condition? Invalid condition. Just now I told you, ma. What is that? Otherwise, begin index less than end index. Otherwise, we never get any output. So no output. I shown you already here, na? I shown you already here. So this output is, you see, I shown you already here. 5, 1, no output. Here, no output is coming. No output is coming. So no output. What about here, ma? No output. No output will come. Index error will not come. Let me talk about one special point about it. This anybody can answer it, no issue at all. But what are the very, very special importance? Special points I am writing here, ma. See, special points to be rememberable and very frequently coming across in interviews. Look at. See, I am taking same example. Look at. Special point I will write it. 2 special points I will write it. 3 special points I will write it, which is like a formula. An intelligent programmer should remember. See the example part also. Now, this is called Python. What is specifying here? What is specifying here? 1:50. Generally, everybody will expect it is what error? 50 is not a index. 50 is not an index. Generally, what everybody will expect? Index error. But will you get index error? No, we will not get it. In slicing, even though we pass invalid index, we never get any index error. But how it will work, sir? It will work taking from memory management. It starts from where? 1. 1 is there. What is the formula? 1 less than 50, true. It will take 1 to 50 minus 1. What is that? 1 to 49. Starts from which character? First character, second character, third character, fourth, fifth, sixth also will come. 1 means it will come from this place. How many positions you have? How many positions you have? 5. After that, do you have 6th position? 7th, 8th, up to 49th position? That will be simply ignored. Simply, that means whenever I pass any type of invalid index, when the condition is satisfied, it will take only from that specified position to end of the character. End of the string it will take. End of the string means what? N. So what is an answer for this? What is an answer for this? YTHON. YTHON. Are you understanding? Actually, 50 was not there. Again, I am trying to tell. Starts from where? 1. It is supposed to take how many? 1 to 49. But when you start from 1, you go on taking the thing, but it is ending with what? 5. Do you have 6, 7, 8, 9, etc. 49? They are simply ignored. Memory was not there. No data present there. Nothing is there. It is going to print YTHON. Are you understanding? That is one special point. And beyond that, I will take one more point. Look at print of -100 colon. I will write minus 5. I will write what? minus 2. I will write it. 2 I will write it. Is it valid condition first of all? Is it valid condition? -100 less than what? -2. Okay. But it's supposed to take from where? -100. Of which object, ma? Yes. 1 minute. I missed it. Yes. Starts yes. Yes is containing -100. No. -99. So going on coming. Started from where? That will take from that place. -6 to, what is the letter you said? -2 -1. -2 -1 means, what is the answer is coming? PYTH. The answer is PYTH. The answer is PYTH. Let me check it out. Here coming to this. So say S is equal to Python. Now you paste it. See the answer now. What is that? YTHON. Let us YTHON. Next is called what? This is. Because these are special occasions which you are getting it. Now next paste it here. What is the answer now? What is the answer? PYTH. What is that? PYTH. Will you remember? Right. Next point is, important point is, print of S of, I'll specify 1. I will not specify the ending. I will not specify the ending. See that? That's an important special point. Which one I am specifying? Begin index I am specifying, but which one I am not specifying? End index I am not specifying. If you don't specify the end index, it will start from 1. It will go on taking the number of characters. Total number of characters it will take. Total number of characters it will take. Are you getting? How many total number of characters? 5 or 6? Total number of characters how many? 6 minus 1 it will take. 6 minus 1 means what is the position? 1 to 6 minus 1. Up to where? 5. Are you getting? So see that? This is a special important statement. What is the output is coming now? Come on guys. YTHON. 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 So these are all special occasions which you have to remember. Even if I don't cover, definitely tomorrow in written test that will come. So see that here, YTHON. Which one is not specified? End index is not specified. Shall I move forward? Yes. Next I will go for, see, print of yes of. I did not specify begin index. I am specifying what? I am specifying here 6 I am specifying, or I am specifying 6, no problem. Right, I am writing 6. Start. I did not specify the begin index. Starts from where? 0. I did not specify end index. What it takes up to? Number of characters minus 1. How many characters? 6. 6 minus 1. That is the last character position or not? Now come on here. I did not specify what? Begin index. What I specified? End index. That starts from where? 0 to where? 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1. For example, I will write 4. What I did not specify? Begin index. What I specified? End index. What is the formula? 0 to 4 minus 1. 0 to 4 minus 1 how many? Yes. Check it out. Check it out. Go to the place. Check it out here. The answer is, what is that? PYTH. 0 to 4 minus 1 is called what? 0 to, what is the letter? 4. 4 minus 1 means what? 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Is it okay? So, here if we come to this window, the answer is PY what? TH. Now I am asking the question, tell me yes of what I did not specify. Begin I am not specifying, end I am not specifying. If I did not specify the beginning, what is the position? 0. If I did not specify the ending, what is the position? Total number of characters minus 1. If I said 4 times so far. I did not specify the ending. What is the position? Total number of characters minus 1. How many total number of characters? 6 minus 1. Initial position. How many characters you will get? 0 to total number of characters minus 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is as good as similar to what? What is coming? Python is coming. It is as good as coming to the point of it. Rest it here. Python is coming. It is as good as similar to what you know. Yes. It is as good as similar to what you know. If I go for what you know, the step concept also, it is as good as similar to what? This value. Are you getting me? Right. So if I go to the step level, if I write minus 1, you will get the reverse of the string. I will explain in the second stage. You are getting what? Reverse. See that? Reverse, you got it. Are you understanding? How to get this explanation, this kind of thing, I will explain in the second stage. Right now, don't worry. Are you okay? Tell me, what is the first point? Don't write. Listen first. If we don't specify, listen first. If we don't specify which index? End index. If I don't specify end index, then Python environment takes number of characters. See that formula, this is number of what? Characters minus 1. Number of characters minus 1 as which index? end index position. This is a very, very important. End index position. Is it okay? Here I did not specify the end index. How many number of characters are there in S? 6. 6 minus 1, 5. Are you okay? How it is applied internally, sir? How it is applied internally? How Python environment? No, sir. len is one function. I will tell you after a few minutes. len is one function. Say what? Yes, which will give you number of characters in the string object. Number of characters in the string object. len of KVR, I will write it. How many? 3. Are you okay? len of, I did not write anything inside. What is that? 0. I will write 0. len of 0. 1. Are you getting? So let us move forward. Here this is one point. Next point is what? If we don't specify which position? If we don't specify which position? Begin index. Then the Python environment takes 0 as a 0. 0. That is nothing but what? Which one? Initial position as which index? Begin index. Begin index. Are you okay? Begin index. So index is nothing but what? Position as well you can say. Last is called what? If I don't specify both what? Both begin and end index. Begin, if I don't specify both begin and end index, then what will be taken? Python and then 0 as which index? Begin index. I am writing here. Then see that then 0, that is the initial position as which index? Begin index. And what is that? Total number of characters as end index. Total number of characters as end index. These are the very, very special important points, and very frequently you will come across this type of question. Will you get any exceptions? We never get it. And here, if I specify the range which is beyond our diagram, which will be taken as total number of characters minus 1. Here also, negative index starting point will be taken. Shall we write these points? Write down. Mention these points. Even if I don't cover, you don't know. Since our students are writing lot of exams in various companies, we are coming across these many number of questions that I need to cover. From the past 5 years, what various students has written, which we have collected all the question bank with us. That is what I am going to conduct the test even in the class also for every topic ending. Don't take the pick of it. If you write it, it's always better. Then write down. Don't take the pic like a selfie. Do it. Yes, I will explain once again to Naveen Kumar, Akila. I will explain after 2 minutes. Let them write. I will explain once again to online student. Right. Python is very easy, people will say, but when you come to the coding, what will happen? If you don't practice, you ask these questions to somebody else. Anybody is learning Python? Ask these questions out of order. Everybody will say Python is easy in their starting lecture. But when they really teach Python, it's really challenging. Try to enjoy the challenges, practice daily, respond in the class. Fine. So once again, they are asking me to repeat line number 100, line number 100, and then line number 101. So the explanation for the line number 100 is, last online student who are asking this doubt, sir, explain once again. I'm saying 1, position is valid. 1 less than 50, first condition, yes, valid. Then after that 50. Do you have 50 as a position? No. We have what? Number of characters minus 1. How many are there? 6 characters. 6 minus 1 is 5. That is 1 to 5 is valid. 5 is a last character position. Even though you specify 550 or 500 or 5000 or 50,000, it's not an issue. It will take total number of characters minus 1. Okay, that is an explanation. Next, if I come to minus 100 colon minus 2, condition wise minus 100 less than minus 2 is true. But it starts from minus 100. Minus 100 was not there. Started from where? Minus 6. So that minus 6 beyond, minus 7, minus 8, so on, minus 100. Since they are not there, it starts from where? Minus 6 onwards. That is an initial position, and minus 2 is going to be an end position, minus 1 will be taken. That is an explanation for 100 and 101 lines. Is it clear? It is the first episode of the str data type. str data type. Red shirt, stand up once. Who is looking back? Yes. What is str? That everybody knows. What not str? I explained for 2.5 hours so far. What do you know about str? Next. Stand up. What is str? What do you know about str? Tell me. Come, both of you. Come sit here. Come. Sit with me daily. Bring your books. Come, both of you here. Friends are not important. Subject is important. Who is your friend from today? Who is your friend? From today, who is your friend? KVR friendship means danger. I am not your friend. My subject is your friend. Who is your friend? Huh? No, not my subject. What is my subject name? What is your friend? What is your friend? Don't sit both of you together, okay? Right. So, KVR is not your friend. Remember that. Right. So, come to the point. Next, I'll go for, this is the first episode of string. This is I discussed for 2 hours. 4 hours discussion is there about str. 4 hours discussion is there about str. In str, some functions are available. In str, what will be there? Some functions are available. Just for a minute you say. Just for a minute you say. S is equal to, I am saying here, Python here. Schema, S is equal to Python. This is my data. Now I am saying print S dot case fold. I am saying that case fold. What it is going to print? If I say S is equal to something like this, I am writing Python. I am writing that it is going to print what? What is the value of S? Uppercase. What is this S dot case fold will give you? Lowercase. Like that, 2 upper, 2 lower. Once again, I will write it. S is equal to Python programming, I will say PROC textbook. Now I am writing S dot count of what? O. S dot count of O. So the O letter is coming how many times? 0, 1 and 2 and 3. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. The count function is counting what? How many times? The letter O. These functions I will explain in the second episode. How many functions are there? 80 functions are there. 80 functions are there. At least I have to talk about 75 functions in the class. The more medicine knowledge you have, you are the topmost doctor in Hyderabad. If you know only 1 or 2 tablets, you are the RMP doctor. Remember this example, it's to become a super student in the class. So I have to teach more library or less library? More library, most depth I will teach. Are you remembering? So chatting with friends, discussing with friends in my class totally not allowed. Okay? Even I don't mind to send out of the class also. Please be careful. Try to learn most powerful subject. Try to become a software engineer. Try to become, no, you have to become. That's the aim of this class. Okay? Right. Shall I move forward? So these functions are there now. I will explain in the next moment. Okay? Now, what we learned so far, ma? What concept we learned? Int data type. For 1 minute, come on, tell me. Float data type next. Bool data type next. Very good. Complex next. str. Next, we are going to discuss bytes, byte array. About to continue. But at this level, one small concept I want to cover. Because to enter into further, to make you to enter into the further data types very well, I would like to introduce one small concept. That is called the value int to be converted into what? Float. The value float to be converted into what? Int. The value int to be converted into bool, to be converted into complex, to be converted into what? str. In simple words, typecasting concept I want to introduce. Typecasting. Spell out once. What is typecasting? I am converting you. What is your value now? What is your value now? Student is your value, right or not? I want to typecast your value to the software engineer. Converting one type of value to another type of value is called what? Typecasting. That is also known as what? Coercion techniques we can call in Python. Very frequently asked questions. How many data types are there? 14. All 14 data types, one data type to another data type I want to convert. Are you getting? At this point of time, I would like to introduce the typecasting mechanism. Int value to be converted into float, bool, complex and str. Further data types also coming. That I want to convert one int value to the rest of the 13 data types. Are you okay? Now bool, float value I want to convert into int, bool, complex and what? str. Like that bool value want to convert into int, float, complex and what? str. Complex value want to convert into other kind of data types. str value want to convert into other type of values. Very, very important in programming. So what is our heading? At this str data type level, we are learning typecasting concept. In everyday programming of Python, compulsory this value will come. Already we learned base conversion functions and whose libraries. Concept to programming, we are learning it. How many base conversion functions are there? 3. What is that? Bin-off, oct-off, hexa-off. Right? Like that we are going to learn what? Typecasting technique. What is the typecasting definition? Already told you. The process of converting one type of value into another type of value is called, one example tell me, convert int value into float value, bool value, complex value, str value. Another example please. Float value convert into int, bool, complex, str. Like that, every data type to be converted into other types is called what? Typecasting. You are a student. Tomorrow, after a few months are over, you will become a software engineer. And you are going to some fighting. You are going to become what? Fighter. You are changing your behavior from one place to another place or not? What is that concept called? And don't tell that example in interviews. As a teacher, I want to give some awareness. Awareness is like a gum. On the gums, our subject want to attach. As a teacher, I have to tell. If I go to interview, I should not tell that. I have to tell always technical examples. Shall I move forward? To do this in Python, we are having 13 functions are there. How many functions? How easy to remember? Come on, what is the first one? What is the function name? Int of. Spell out. Next, please. Float of. Next, please. Good. Next. Str of. Next, which is in the further we are going to discuss. What is that? Bytes. Next what? Bytes of. Next, byte array of what? Next, what is that function? Byte array of. Like that, I don't write this. You are understanding that entire stuff. Do you understand or not? So how many functions are there? 13. How many data types are there? How many functions are there? All of them are called what? Type conversion functions. Spell out. Do you know what is the definition of typecasting? All of you spell out. The process of converting one type of value into another type of value is called. How many typecasting functions we have? Can you tell me some of them? Start. Int of, float of, bool of, complex of. Yes, yeah. First. Oh, okay. Very good you are. Right. Enough. First I will go for fundamental typecasting value. Can also be applicable for what? Sequential typecasting, list typecasting, set typecasting, dict typecasting, non-type typecasting. Okay, na? So, irrespective of our types of data types and the classification of our data types, I am going for discussing about typecasting mechanisms in Python. Write down heading. Don't think that after str did not keep the heading called bytes. Let us understand in the high programming way. Heading is typecasting techniques in Python. Typecasting techniques. Typecasting techniques in Python. First, always definition. Write down. The process of converting one type of value into another type of value. Dear students, for conversion also there is some possibility is required. Keep in mind. The process of converting one type of value into another type of value is called typecasting. Yes. So how many typecasting functions are there, sir? 13 functions are there, but we are talking about fundamental value typecasting at this moment. What are the fundamental data types? Int, float, bool, complex. About that only I will talk about it. And str also I will include it. So this is why I am talking about this, because sometimes this question is coming. How many fundamental typecasting functions we have? 4, and we can add also what? Str, because we already discussed what? Str so far. Okay, na? Write down. We have 5 fundamental. Actually, I need to write only 4. Sir, why I have written 5? You will come across at the end of the class. We have 5 fundamental typecasting. We have 5 fundamental typecasting functions. They are A, int of, B, float of, C, bool of, E, str of, actually str of will not come, but I wrote, you have to tell that also. Sir, why you wrote that third E point, you will come across. First point I will write it. Int of. Straightforward, go to the practical example. Correct concept will give you perfect knowledge in the program part. Let us go to the example. Okay, see that. See that now. Now, A is equal to, dear students, 12. What is the type of A? How do you find? Type of A is called what? Int. That A value I want to convert into what? Float. Converting the A value into float is nothing but what? Representing it as a 12.0. 12 rupees is nothing but what? 12.00 rupees, no? Yes or no? So how do you do it, ma? B is equal to, variable B is equal to, float of what? A. Float of A. Float of A. What is the value of A, ma? 12. Convert it into what type? Float. What is the B value, please? Type first. Type of what? B. Float. Print of what? B. Say that what? 12.0. 12.0. Now you see, C is equal to 12.34. What is the type of C, please? Float. That I want to convert into what? Integer. D is equal to, come on ma, int of C. What the value is coming in D? 12 will come. That will take only integer part. That will take only integer part. So coming to the point of print of D comma type of what? D. Type of D. What is the value coming? And then what? Int. Are you getting my point? So I am going to conclude here. The int of C, variable name is equal to int of another variable name. Are you okay? So here I am writing ma, syntax I am writing it. Just 1 minute, don't write. Don't write. Variable name 1 is equal to int of variable name 2 or variable name 1 I will write here. Variable name 2 I will take it. So this int function is converting one type of value that is called var name 1 into what? var name 2. What is the type of var name 2? What is the type of var name 2? Int, because int function is converting any type of value into which type? Int type. See that? Int function is taking any other type of value. Convert into which type? Int type. Int type. Is syntax is okay? Let us move forward. Again, now I am going to deal with what? How many conversions we have? 5. How many conversions? Which conversion you are doing? That means I have to take how many examples? 4. 4 other type of values convert to what type? Start one by one. A is equal to 12.34. Which conversion? Float to int. Tell me. Int. Come on, what is that? Int of what? A. Print of what? B. What is the result? 12. Okay. Next. C is equal to, what is the next? Bool. Next is what? True. True. D is equal to int of C. Valid and invalid? Valid and invalid? Sure. What is the value of D? Excellent. 1. Print of what? D. Print of D. C is anyhow what? Okay. C also print if you want. What is that? D. What is the value of C? True. What is an equivalent integer value? 1. See the answer. What is that? True and what? 1. Next. E is equal to what here? False. Come on, fast. E. Print what? E comma D. What is the result? False comma 0. Can I convert bool value into int? Can I convert float value into int? Yes. Shall I move forward? Yes. So next, C is equal to 2 plus 3j. What is that number, please? Complex. Complex. Come on. Next, D is equal to, come on fast, int of C. Int of C. Valid or invalid? Valid or invalid? What is the value of D? 1. All of a sudden, where is 1 was? What is the value of D? Everybody will expect 2. It is wrong answer. It is invalid. It is invalid. It is invalid. Everybody will think that it is valid, but it is invalid because it is not a base 10 representation. Complex numbers is not going to be called what? Base 10 representation. It is not a base 10 representation. See that you will get cannot convert complex to int. What is that name? Already we have seen what error? What is the next? When do you get type error? Unable to convert one value type into another type value, you will get what? It's also a question in interviews. When do you get index error? When do you get type error? Type error is coming, unable to convert one type of value into another type of value. Shall I move forward? Can I convert float into int? Come on. Bool into int? Complex into int? Why? Yes, we get a type error. Let me move forward. Let me move forward. What is left out? S is equal to 10. S is equal to 10. 10. What is 10 actually? No. 10 is actually what? Int number, which is represented within where? Double quotes. See guys, when I say S is equal to S plus 2, S plus 2. What is the result? 12. So poor knowledge. So generally everybody will expect 1 minute. 1 minute. 10 is called what value? String. String plus 2. Everybody will expect that it is concatenation. Concatenation means any string data, any numerical value or any string is adding, it is going to be concatenated. It is just appended. So you see what is happening. In other languages, it is going to be concatenated. See one amazing answer here. What is that? Type error can only concatenate str to str. Str to str only concatenated. It cannot concatenate with what value? Numerical value. If at all you want to concatenate. So go for what? Say what here? 2 also within the double quotes. If I don't address this nuts and bolts of the Python, our board cannot stand. What is the basic for standing this board here? Nuts and bolts are important. To stand in the market, you require this first. Most of the people will be gone out in the written test only. You don't know that. This type of questions will come. What is the answer now? What is the value of ESMA? 10. What is the value next? What is the type of S? STR. What is the type of 2 also? STR plus STR is another STR. What is the operation going on? Concatenation. Print of what? Yes. Which is called what? 102. It is called concatenation. Do you understand or not? But my requirement is this 10 to be added to what? Numerical value 2. My interest is convert this numerical string into numerical value. Convert this numerical string into what? Numerical. Numerical string means double quotes. Convert into what? Numerical. Numerical plus numerical will give you the numerical value. So why do we convert string into numerical? It's a very frequently used function. On string data, no operation is possible. What is an operation? For example, S is equal to S plus 2. What error we got it? Again I will do S is equal to S into 3. S into 3. I am trying to multiply numerical value with string. Possible or not possible? Generally people will expect S is what? 10. 10 into 3. They will expect 30. A normal student. But it is giving which error? See that error. What is that error you see? Here, star operator is giving you what? What is the value you got it? 1 minute. It is some amazing point. What is the value of ESMA? What is the value of S here I printed? 102. If I say star 3, don't think that 102 into 3. That 102 repeated for how many times? 102 repeated for how many times? That is called a repetition operator. Repetition operator. That I will give you as a note. Printer, see, expect it. Print of what? Yes, 102, 102, 102. More clarity. S is equal to KVR. I want to print KVR 5 times. 5 times I want to print. How do you print? It's a very frequently asked question, Amma. Print of what? Or S is equal to S into 5. Print what? Yes. So KVR. How many times? So star operator is called repetition operator. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 2, 3, A into B, please. 6. Value is called 6. Whenever I apply the star operator with a string, the data will be repeated how many times? That many number of times. How many times? 5 times. When I apply the star operator between two numerical objects, you will get the multiplication. So star operator is acting as what? Multiplication operator as well as repetition operator. Multiplication operator as well as repetition operator. Are you following? Shall I move forward? See, S1 is equal to 12. S1 is equal to S1 minus 2. It is also going to give you what is that value is going to become. See that S1, see that value what is becoming? 10. Why? It is a numerical value. Now, S1 is equal to, what is that? 12. S1 is equal to S1 minus 2. It is going to give you what? Type error. That means on strings you cannot do what? Minus. Can I do star value? Yes. Is it multiplication or repetition operator? Will you remember this? Yes. Shall I move forward? So in all these occasions, the numerical string to be converted into what? Numerical value to do the numerical operations. That's why we will go for which function? Int function. First of all, are you catching me? So come on to the point. S is equal to 12 within the double quotes. Now convert into which type? Int type. Come on. A is equal to, what is this? Int of S. Int of S. So A got it. Print of what? A. And what is that? Type of A. What is that value? A is equal to A plus 2. Print of what? A. What is the value of A? What is the value of A? 14. So 14. If I say S is equal to S plus 2, you got error. That's why to convert the string value into which type? Int value. I used which function, ma? Ultimately, whenever I read the data from the keyboard from Python programming, everything you are getting in the form of which type? str type. That str type I need to convert into which type? Numerical type. Float type, int type, bool type, complex type. For that time I will use this type of functions. Are you getting me? Next, one more thing I am going to start. So here, up to this, let me talk about, can I convert float into int? Bool into float? Bool into int? Complex into int? No. str into int? str into int? Yes. Last and final question. S is equal to 0. 0. A is equal to int of S1. Valid or invalid? First of all, think about it. Some brain has to work automatically. What is that 0? Z-E-R-O. It is called pure string. Spell out. What is this 12, ma? Numerical string. Numerical string can be converted into what type? But it is called which string? Pure string. It is a word. It is a word. Can I convert into integer? You cannot convert. See the error what is coming. Come on. Valid literal, which is not a base 10, Here, earlier, it was a 12. It is called what? Base 10, decimal number system value only. But 0 is not a decimal number system value. That's why we are getting which error? Value error. It is called invalid value specified. What error? Invalid error. Value error. Type error. Value error. Index error. If you ask me, I will tell you 300 types of errors. Slowly, you will also habituate in the class. Are you following me? If you make a friendship with me, at least 150 classes you need to tell. Will you? Will you? Very good. Very good. Come on, start. Can I convert S is equal to 0? into int. Next one more. S is equal to 4x. S is equal to 4x. What is that 4x? Alpha numerical. Spell out. What is this is called? Pure string. What is this string? Alpha numerical string. Can I convert it into integer? Come on. A is equal to int of what? S1. Can I convert? Because it is not a base 10. So see that it is not a base 10. Are you understanding, ma? So shall I move forward? Which type of strc you can convert into int? Which type of strc you can convert into int? Only numerical strings can be converted into int. Can I convert word strings into int? Can I convert alphanumeric strings into int? No. Only we can convert numerical strings. Shall I move forward? Yes. Now, tell me, what do you understand about this int function? I am writing what we discussed. Tell me the purpose, all of you. Waiting for Sir answer. This function, look at, is used for converting. What is that values? Any valid other type of value into what value? Into type value. Syntax. Write down. I will give ample of examples. A is equal to 12.34. I am writing here comment float value. See, I used hash symbol. That is a comment in Python, ma. This is a comment in Python, hash. In other languages, we will use a //. In Python, we will use what? Float. That is called float value. I just represented for your understanding. B is equal to int of A. Here I am writing just for understanding. Converting float value into int value. Print B comma type of B. The answer is 12 class int. B comma type of B int. This is float conversion. Float to int conversion. I will take one more. A is equal to true. I will do B is equal to int of A. Directly you print B comma type of B, which is going to print 1 class comma, what is that? Int. So bool value converted into next. I will take next here. A is equal to 2 plus 3j. B is equal to int of A. What is it, ma? Type error. Is it a proper type to convert? No. So type error. Unable to convert. Complex into int. Need to write exact mistake, exact error what you will get it. So done. Like this. Next up, important conversion. A is equal to 12. There I am writing comment, ma. Numerical string it is. Numerical string. Possible to convert into int. B is equal to int of A, valid. Print of B comma type of B. The output is 12, class int. One more I will write it. Invalid one I will write it. A is equal to 10. 10 in the words. So I am writing pure string, not possible to convert, into int. How do you say, ma? B is equal to int of A. What is that? What you will get it? Type error, value error. Ma? Value error. Already you have seen that. What is that? See, 4x, 0. What is that error? Value error. So value error, that is called. You will get a value error. At least daily once. When do you get type error? When do you get value error? When do you get index error? Daily once. Just memorize. You will remember like anything. If any friend is there, ask these questions what I am saying in the class. And feel that what is your subject, what is other subject. Next, one more possible thing let me give you. One more possible thing. A is equal to 4x. B is equal to int of A. Again same. Alphanumeric string. Alphanumeric string. Not possible to convert. Value error. One amazing question I will ask you. Anyway, you will answer wrong, I know. Because I asked this question so many times. Very repeated question. Since don't think that Sir asked this question and Sir said compulsory they will answer wrong. And you don't try to maintain silence. Maintaining silence is also nothing but indirectly wrong answer only. Ready to answer wrong? Yes, sir. Ready to answer wrong? Yes, sir. Yes. Now, see all of you carefully. A is equal to 12.34. 1 minute. This is 10,000 question. Tension, sir. Of what? Int of A. What is an output? Come on. Answer is? Come on. Girls. Boys. This side boys. Right. This everybody will expect this is wrong answer. Compulsory wrong answer, ma. That's what I am saying. With Python, daily you must practice. Everybody will expect. You are thinking that 12.34 is what actually? Float string. This is called. This is called what string? Float string. You are trying to convert into what? Enter. See, of course, this is not possible to be answerable by a student. Float is not base literal 10. What is the base literal? 10 means what? Base 10 means what? It supports decimal values are not supporting. Base literal means 12 within the double quotes. So it is an integer format string only. It can convert. 4x is what? Not an integer string. 0 within the double quotes is what? Not an integer string. 12.34 is also what? Not an integer string. See, ma, 12 is what? Basically, what is 12? Int. Double quotes means which string? Integer string. Which string? Possible to convert or not possible to convert? 10 within the double word. 10. What is that? Pure string. Is it possible to convert? 4x. What string? Possible to convert? 12.34. Float string. Float to int can be possible. But float string to int not possible. You are thinking what? Float string into float. Float to int. You are thinking like that. Your thinking is right. But it is not correct. Right? So, this is called a shocking kind of questions. Come on. A is equal to 12.34. 12.34. B is equal to int of what? A. See that. What is that? N-value literal base 10. 12.34 is not taken as what? 12.34 as a float. It is just considered as a float string it is taken, but it is not considered as an integer string. How you can answer? How you can catch this? If I don't address this point, definitely this question will come. Compulsory this question will come. Improve your intelligence. How? 12 within the double quotes. What? Int string can be converted into int. Can be converted into 10 within the double quotes. Pure string cannot be. 12.34 float string. Float string cannot convert into int because intermediate one stage is there. What is that stage? Float. Sir, to do this, see this mark 12.34. Which function is not possible? Now, see, C is equal to, tell me, float of A. Possible or not possible? Possible. Possible. Float function can convert float string into float. Int function can convert integer string into int. Float string can convert float function. See that. Done. Print of what? C. 12.34. That C you convert to what? D. D is equal to, what is that? Int of what? C. Happy. That is called print of what? D. 12. In simple word, I will write in one line ma. D is equal to int of float of 123.456. 123.456. Beautiful statement. What is this 123.456? Float string. Converted into what value? Float value. Passing to whom? What is the value of D? Yes, please. Print of what? D. What is the value? Like this they will ask you. Will you answer? Even in the written test I will ask these questions. Will you answer? How intelligent you should answer this? Right or not? How you can become intelligent? Practicing. So brain starts working. Are you following? Shall we move forward? Alright. If I don't address these questions now, we are not able to think. Let me make you to start thinking. It is called what string? Float string. Float string. Not possible to convert. Not possible to convert directly into. Directly into which type? Int. So, which error we got, ma? Which error we got it? Value error we got it. See how many things we have to remember. Can I convert 0.0 within the double quotes into int? E is equal to int of 0.0. Same apply my, don't think more than that. 12.34 is what string? 0.0 is what string? Can I convert or not convert? Then why you are thinking some special is there? Like that or not there? You just go for it. E is equal to int of 0.0. Same. Okay. Right. So, like this. What conversions these are? What we learned today? Converting float into int. bool into int, complex cannot be into int, str into int. In str, special cases, integer string into int, done. Pure string into int, no. Alphanumeric string into int, no. Float string into int, float string into int, not possible, not possible. Float string into int, not possible. This only, not possible. You can convert this into what? Float value. Okay, now? If you practice immediately after going to home, you will become perfect. Tomorrow practice, day after tomorrow, like that. If you postpone, it is a problem. Whenever I teach, immediate day, if you start, your memory will contain the explanation. Okay, we will stop at this stage. Keep the subheading. Second one, subheading, please. What is the second one? Float function. Monday class, when I come back, we will talk about these conversion functions. Next, we will, first half an hour, we will talk about conversion functions. Next, we will enter into which data type again? Bytes data type. Bytes data type I will introduce. Is today's class is clear for everybody? The most important techniques are what here? Typecasting techniques in Python. Very, very important. Let me save in my place. Typecasting techniques in Python. Okay now? Shall we stop? So last and final, how many conversion functions? 13 conversions are there. What conversion we learned today? Float into int, bool into int, complex cannot be into int, str into int. In str, special occasions are there. Will you remember? Slicing, indexing, slicing special points. Remembered? Yes. So, Monday class, I'll go for what function? Float function, we will go for it. Okay? Thank you. Good day for all of you.